wants kid content called epic swagballs.
Yeah, fair enough, but
Could
we
not
should
find
make
your
a
stream. Please correct.
joint kids YouTube channel.
Are you saying we should give kids joints?
Yeah, we should just smoke a lot of weed on a kid's YouTube channel and encourage kids to do weed.
Hmm. I mean,
We, you know, it'd be
I'm
funny.
not
No,
against.
we should make a kids channel, just like basically a promotion for Dare, right? Like
Yeah.
that's all our content is, just like Dare stuff.
Mhm.
And then right after we like cut the cameras out, we just get stoned and just
Yeah, but I have like behind the scenes footage of it.
yeah, go back to our respective channels and just start smoking.
Mhm.
It's like Officer Bob when he comes in and tells us not to do like fucking cigarettes and shit like that, and then you go and see him in the back of the school putting dip in his mouth and shit.
Was that the thing that he did?
Yeah. Yep.
Good shit.
Well, at least kids caught him putting dip in his mouth. I think smoking too, but I don't remember. So he he ended up helping one of our drug dealer buddies a little bit.
And how? What?
Do you remember Zeb?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, one second. So Zeb, well, so do you know the whole? I don't. Are you streaming?
Yes. So,
Okay, I don't. I mean, I don't think it matters, but
yeah, I just kind of like don't use any like specific details about location, and it's fine.
well, yeah, yeah. Well, and he kind of deserves this anyways. He kind of royally fucked up, and from what I understand, is still fucking up. So, um, no, but basically in high school, he was a good kid, man. I still think he is. He's just fucking stupid.
Didn't he
But
put
he
fent on a dollar bill?
no, I don't think he did that. But he no, the big incident you're talking about. There's a Ring doorbell video, and basically, I think it was one of his friends he was hanging out with, and I don't know if he was like actively giving him fentanyl or if it was just something that ended up having fentanyl with it or something.
Yeah.
But this kid just fell over and started seizing, and so which I mean, good for him for doing this part at least. But he took the kid to his parents' house, dropped him at the door, knocked at the door, and just ran. And that's what you see in the fucking door cam video. Is like him in the background while his mom's screaming, obviously, because she sees her son at the door seizing. And just in the background, you see
Jesus.
Zeb fucking booking it.
That is insane, honestly.
um, so yeah, there's that one. I don't know if that's the one he got sent to juvie for. I imagine it was, but I know he went to juvie like relatively recently.
I wouldn't doubt that, yeah.
And yeah, he's a mess. But apparently people don't see too much of his dad anymore either, which is really sad because he's a really cool dude. But
Why? People just don't like see his dad around anymore? What?
well, so because they're all scouts, right?
Oh, okay, okay.
So
Yeah.
his dad was at scouts all the time, and just a cool dude. He was an alcoholic, but he was like one of the well, not stable, but good ones that doesn't beat his wife and shit.
Yeah, the one that
He's
I'm
just
gonna be.
always, yeah, he's just always red faced and cheery and super cool.
Well, that's fun.
But he's like that on the outside, and then I imagine he goes home and drinks and wants to cry. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, it sucks because Zep was really cool and he was a really good kid. He just fucking just continues to do stupid shit constantly.
Yeah, falling with the wrong crowd.
So, I guess it's mostly his fault, honestly.
Well, in
whether
that case,
whether he's involved with the wrong crowd or not, it's his fault for continually going back to it.
true it is.
And his parents were good people that, from what I understood, basically did everything they could. Oh, Officer Bob thing though, right?
Yeah, yeah,
He so I guess Zeb parked his car at like some dude's house, like random dude's house near the school.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I don't think he parked in the driveway. I think he just like parked on the curb or something. I hope he didn't park in the driveway because that would have been really fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But I don't know the full details, but basically Officer Bob got a call to the house, and because the owner of the house was like, "Hey, this car's here." And so they, so I don't know if they asked Zeb or if they just searched, or I don't know how that works, but they searched the car, right?
Yeah.
And Officer Bob found, uh, I think the vape stuff, and then he just found like a fucking dad pen or something.
Yeah.
And had it been the dad, like had he told the school about the dad pen, he probably would have gotten expelled.
Probably, yeah.
So Officer
Oh,
Bob
what
just
the
told
fuck?
him about like the vape and stuff,
Mm.
and so luckily he just got like ISS or some shit.
Well, that's not too bad, yeah. That's
Yeah,
a much
basically
better
Officer Bob
deal
just
than,
saved his
yeah.
ass from. I think he also probably pocketed the weed, but
Probably.
I think Officer Bob was also just like, "This is mine."
I feel like a
But
lot of cops have just pocketed weed when they found it.
I love that I'm just name dropping Officer Bob,
Well, I mean, you're only dropping the first name.
and that he's a dare officer.
Okay, well,
Or he
don't get
was.
too in
I
depth
don't
on
think.
it.
I don't think he. I don't think he is now, but he was.
And also, Bob's a pretty generic name. That could be anyone.
That is true. But yeah, no, he basically bailed Zeb out. And
Well, that's
all
good,
that.
kinda. Maybe
And
not
then
helpful,
I think,
but
because I think the school tried to use that situation too to keep him from being able to go on the band trip to Chicago.
yeah.
They were real, like, there's a few people they didn't want to go, but they really didn't want Zeb to go. And our band director stood up for him and was like, "No, it's fine, he can go." But their whole thing was basically Mr. Long had to sit with them the entire time on the bus ride and just hang out with him, basically.
Yeah, didn't need him splitting off from the group and going and smoking weed in a different city,
No, I
state.
think Zeb was allowed to split off from the group occasionally, like when we were at like the events and stuff, just not on the bus or anything. It was basically their main focus was at the beginning where he could have snuck stuff onto the bus, and then at that point, yeah.
Yeah.
So like with our bag searches, they basically just patted them and then just called it good. I'm pretty sure with Zeb's, they probably dumped everything out and went through it.
Yeah.
Which I really pissed me off because the way they hyped it up, and I was kind of convinced they were taking it serious this time, was yeah, they were gonna basically do that with all our stuff where they like turned our bags upside down and went through everything.
Mm-hmm.
Which looking back on it, I should have known there's no way they were doing that.
Yeah, that would have been so much effort.
I just wasn't risking it, so I basically what I did before we got to the Chicago trip is I smoked before we got to the school as like my last like fuck it before we started leaving.
Yeah.
Dude, I could have totally gotten away with it, but I'm glad I smoked before that because that fucking bus ride was miserable.
Did anything happen, or was it just long and boring?
No, they fucking hyped these stupid ass buses up like, oh my god, these charter buses, they're so fucking cool. You can play your PlayStation on it. You got TV. Like, dude, it was so fucking hyped. I was like, let's go. We're gonna be on these fucking dope ass buses. I'm gonna be laying down in a seat just playing some PlayStation and shit, right? I didn't bring my PlayStation, but I was like, I'll play my Switch and shit, right?
Yeah.
So I bring. Luckily, it's a Switch Lite, so I bring that. Dude, these fucking buses were more cramped than the just normal school bus. Like, I would have been so much happier if we had just taken normal school buses.
Was there a TV at all, or was it just...
There were fucking little tablet TVs, and the only thing that played was whoever was playing a movie up at the front. Like, there weren't individual, like, plugins or shit on them. So I don't know who was playing PS4 on the buses one time.
They probably just weren't, and that was just like a fucking hyped lie.
That or they did get hype buses at one point, and then these were just the ones they got us.
Yeah,
But
like,
either
hey,
way-
guys, we can't afford the cool buses we told you about this time, so you're getting the shit ones.
Dude, the fucking worst buses ever. The trip to Chicago, it started at night, and then we didn't we could sleep on the bus, but there was like no stop and sleep, and then we start, right? It was
Yeah.
we drive all the way to Chicago, and then by the time we get there, which will be like 6 or 7 in the morning, then we start doing shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, once we got to Chicago, we went straight to the breakfast place, and then got off there and started doing shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was a full day of shit, and then we got to a hotel, which I think the hotel there was nice. It was, I don't remember, yeah, I think it was the St. Louis one that was fuck. And then, yeah, it was, the fucking charter buses were a shit show. I was really pissed off.
I would be too, yeah.
I got on there, I was like, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. And I thank God the guy I had next to me was chill. It was not Austin Campy, or I guess I shouldn't last name people on here.
Yeah, maybe don't full
But
dox people.
the guy you bought your dog from.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. I sat next to him. He was really cool. Like
Yeah, he's a pretty chill dude.
I don't know why I wasn't. I guess just personality wise, I'm too loud for him. But yeah, no, really cool dude. Loved my jokes the entire time, at least from the looks of it.
That's good.
Yeah, he has a really good sense of humor. Like he doesn't tell too many jokes himself, but he laughs at all of them.
Well, that's good.
So
That's
he was pretty
fucking-
cool. I think he was enjoying me being pissed off the entire bus.
Probably.
So
It's pretty.
fucking
It's
mad.
pretty
I was
fun to be like laugh at you being upset.
I was like, bro, this shit fucking sucks. They fucking lied.
This is all bullshit, man.
Well, and they're like, yeah, they're like, you can lay down and sleep and shit. I was like, bro, yeah, I can lay down on the other person behind me. Like, the only way you lean those chairs back is if you want to crush the person behind. Like, the only way it works to lay down is if you can convince everyone behind you to also lay their chair back.
Yeah, if one person doesn't do it, the whole chain just doesn't work.
Yeah, so if you, like, if I move my chair down and the person behind me moves their chair down, it's the same space as we had it when we were up.
Yeah,
If I move my chair down and he doesn't, I'm, like, in his lap.
that's insane.
So I'm just like, alright, cool. I think I did sleep, but it was, like, half sleep.
Yeah.
And, I think most of the time I played, the Pokemon Arceus shit, so.
Good shit. I actually still need to play that at some point. I bought it for Rebecca, and then she never really played it, and I never really played it.
And then I think Austin just listened to my ramblings most of the time.
Got a little dose of the Thomas brain.
Yeah, I think me and him actually hung out most of the Chicago trip. Like, I think... I'm trying to remember, but I'm pretty sure me and him hung out most... Yeah, because he was the one that was ahead of me on the fucking roller coaster we got stuck on. Me and him hung out most of the Six Flag and shit, too. So, it wasn't like a big... Like, I didn't get stuck on any crazy thing.
Yeah.
You know, the Six Flags in St. Louis is themed after... I don't know if all of them are, but it's themed after the DC Marvels. Or not DC Marvel, but DC Comics shit.
Interesting.
And so the ride... luckily, the fucking thing I was on was inside. And so... it was one of those roller coasters where you get, like, the fake guns and you shoot. It's like an interactive roller coaster thing. It's not really a roller coaster. It's just...
Oh, yeah, like fire in the hole, kind of.
Yeah, like where you just shoot at random shit.
Yeah.
And it's like an interacting thing. I think it was a Superman one because it had, like, Lex Luthor and shit on it. And so, he's in the cart ahead of me, and I'm in the cart behind him, and we have, like, random people in the carts with us.
Yeah.
And his cart gets off fine. My cart stops like 2 feet away from the exit, and we're just stuck there.
That's kind of funny.
So for like 10 minutes, we're just stuck there, and I'm like, bro, I could easily just walk off and get out. And they're like, no. I was like, okay. I think the people next to me actually did, but the reason I stayed was at the end, there's a lady at the end where for the people that got stuck, and they gave us a free skip the line pass. So what I did with that pass when they gave it to me, is I took the pass, went up to the Mr. Freeze ride with 2 other friends. I don't know if it was Austin, but I know Jacob was with me. The big Jacob. I don't know if you know him.
Yeah, I don't think so.
He's really funny too. Big Jacob, and then I went with someone else, and the Mr. Freeze roller coaster was the most insane ride there. Dude, it had a 3-hour line. Like, that line was a mile. It had to have been a mile long.
That's wild.
Because even the little thing you have to go through to get to the ride was fucking long. Like, it was so long, and then the entire way is just people in a line. And I'm like, there's no way I would wait in that line. Like, I wasn't doing that ride if I didn't get these.
Do that shit like for one.
If I didn't get this skip the line pass, I was not doing that ride.
Yeah.
And so I get the skip the line pass, take my friends, and my plan is to tell the guy like, hey, they gave me one, but they didn't give my friends one. I think they just assumed that we could all 3 use it, which worked. So what happened was, I'm going through the fucking skip the line thing, And I'm just looking at all these fuckers like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, suck my dick, have fun waiting in line, loser. Fuck you,
Yeah.
fuck you. Like, dude, I was rubbing it in all their fucking faces.
Evil, evil, evil.
And, we finally passed a kid that was in our group, or not in our group, but in our school. And, he was trying to, like, join us, and I was like, nah, buddy, you're waiting in line. Sorry, buddy. And just kept fucking going.
That's fucked.
Dude, I was so fucking hyped. I was just walking all the way there, like, and I get there, and I guess the door is closed for the skip the line thing, so I knock on it because there was no one else in that line.
Yeah.
So I knock on it, and he lets us in, and I explain to him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's probably true." And the guy was really cool too. The guy in the fucking line thing, and so we tell him like, "Hey, part of him might not be able to ride this ride because, or sorry, Jacob, because he's too sorry, he's too big." So, because that was the big problem there too, is like he's never been on a roller coaster or anything like that because he's a big dude.
Yeah.
And so the first roller coaster we try to get him on, they get the seatbelt on him, no problem. But they try to do the, you know, the thing that like goes over you, like the little
Yeah,
thing that clicks
yeah.
in place and shit. They try to do that and they just cannot get it to close. So the guy that like controls the ride and shit goes, "Well, do you want to go anyways?" And Farman goes, "No, I think I'd rather live, thank you." And just gets off. He's like, "I'm good."
Yeah, I don't blame him.
And that's how most of the
stay
roller
on there.
coasters. That's how most of the roller coasters went until we found one, and then he fucking loved it. He was on that thing constantly. It was a decent roller coaster, but it wasn't the best one. And then we get to the Mr. Freeze one because this thing goes like 70 miles. It's like the fastest roller coaster in Missouri, right?
Mm.
And this thing, it starts off with you shooting backwards.
Fuck that.
And then you go over this huge crest up in the sky, and then it stops all the way at the top, and you're literally literally facing downward, and it feels like your body's about to fall out of the roller coaster. It's fucking horrifying, and it just stops there for a second, and then goes forward and does the same shit again.
Dude, there was a time I went on I think it was the Timberwolf, and my thing didn't close properly, and I was fucking terrified.
I like the Timberwolf, but it gives me a headache because it's a wooden roller coaster that's super leaky. But yeah, no, the Mr. Freeze was probably the second scariest ride I've been on, just because of the speed and then the way you sit at the top.
What's the scariest one?
Scariest one is in Branson. It was a skyscraper. It's called the Skyscraper. I think I have footage of it still, because they had GoPro things when we bought the thing.
Oh, interesting.
And somehow I convinced Zachary to get on this ride with me.
That's
wild. It's still there. I remember I pointed it out to Ava when we did our 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, it goes so high in the sky. Like even I was getting on there and I was fucking with Zachary most of the time, but there were times where I was kind of bricking it too because of how high up we were. And it's basically, it has two ends, and one end you get in and the other people can get on the other end. So they have one side down, you load up, and then they slowly move you to the top and load the other people up.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just starts swinging. So it's basically two ends with the seats you're in like flip around and shit too. They're not like they have like little things that flip you upside down and shit.
Yeah.
And it just circles back and forth. It's hard to describe, but it's basically just imagine a giant skyscraper type thing with two seats at the ends, and then the seats are also flipping around while the thing is also flipping around.
Yeah, fuck that.
And you're like 100 feet in the air.
Yeah, so like if you get dropped, you're dead. Like,
oh, dude, yeah, no. If you like, say you get flown out like at the perfect angle at the top, you are flying across the fucking city, bro.
That would actually be funny as shit to see. Like
you're gonna have some time to think before you hit the ground.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, oh fuck. This is how
but yeah, it's like
out.
it kind of just catapults you around not back and forth, but in a giant loop. And I think Zachary was kind of like crying a bit, and I was crying too, but not because of like scared. It was just going so fast and so like high up that tears were being forced out of my eyes. I was also
crying,
laughing at my brother.
Bro, I swear I wasn't scared, bro.
Oh no, I was laughing. You can see it on my face, but they're like the tears were being forced out of my eyeballs.
That's fucking wild.
And yeah, no, that one definitely had me bricking it, but luckily I was already kind of used to that shit. So that was the first ride I ever did. I actually might have passed out.
100%, yeah.
That's how I describe it. It's like one of those rides where you see people constantly pass out and then wake up and then pass out again because they're just
terrified.
pussies, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
And no, one of my favorite rides was that one for sure. The only one I don't think I'd ever do is the slingshots. I hate those. Those look horrifying.
Are those the things that just like fling you really fucking high in the air, or like the thing?
Yeah, they put you in a ball.
Yeah.
And then they like it cranks back, and then it just shoots you forward.
Yeah, that
and
sounds
there's
not safe at all.
Like you're basically relying on giant bungees on metal shit. And I've seen ones where like the straps break and shit. I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah.
So, I don't do those ones.
You don't want to die to a fucking attraction?
The ride I generally thought we were gonna die is the one with you and me in it. It's called the fucking Hammer in Green Valley.
That.
Dude,
yeah,
I genuinely thought I was dying.
Probably the sketchiest machine either of us have ever put ourselves in.
I'm glad you couldn't see what was happening because you were slammed into me and I was holding that door closed for dear life.
Imagine
like, I thought
we
it was
just both flew out and fucking died in front of that whole crowd of people.
You would have been so confused too because you could not see shit.
I would have been fine, and then I would have just launched out.
You would have heard me scream, and then you just would have felt air. Your seat was gone. Like, what the fuck's going on? Dude, no, I fucking hated that ride.
Yeah, that was that one was just like spinning us, and that was
I physically was. Yeah, imagine that's kind of how is it the skyscraper? Yeah, the skyscraper. That's kind of how that one was, except a much larger version of it,
and probably better constructed. Yeah,
oh, for sure.
The Hammer
you weren't in like
did not feel right.
It wasn't like an enclosed thing. Like you were just strapped there, kind of like the roller coasters, like the Patriot, kind of.
Yeah.
Like those kind of seats. It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't like the thing where we're in like a metal cage, and I'm holding the fucking door closed for dear life.
I don't know. Maybe the metal cage concept is better than we're giving it credit for.
No, I think had we not been had the seatbelts not worked, we would have been fucking slamming up and down in that thing.
No, yeah, definitely.
And then the door would have opened and we would have just fucking flown out.
Well, it was at a like county fair or whatever.
Yeah, it was one of those they set them up in a day thing.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, I have to deal with Santa Caligon again this fucking year.
Woo! I actually don't hate Santa Caligon, except for
just in my front yard.
Oh yeah, it sucks for you. It sucks for you. I would be very sad.
Yeah. Ever since I almost got shot there, I just haven't really cared about it anymore.
Dude, I hate the people that show up there. They fucking suck.
Yeah, I don't like looking across the street and hearing, "He's got a gun!"
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds pretty dope.
Dude, it was like the full crowd started running away kind of thing too. I was like, holy shit, this is insane. I ran into this big ass fucking area and I watched this kid dive into a bathtub.
Did you hear gunshots?
So, yeah, no, I heard a gunshot, thought it was a firework, so I didn't respond to it at all. But I didn't see anything pop off. And then legit, like, I was at a stop sign, and at the intersection across from that stop sign, there was a fucking dude just screaming, "He's got a gun! He's got a gun!" And so everyone just ran. And then I was like, holy shit, what the fuck happened?
He could have just been trolling.
He definitely wasn't trolling. The police showed up and the guy had a gun.
Oh, never mind. I just can't forget the time we were driving there. I think it was Rebecca driving.
Mm-hmm.
And it was you, me, and Michael. And I just look out there and I see a black dude like take a little bag, put it up to his face, sniff it, and then put it back in his pants. I was just like, that dude definitely just snorted coke or some shit.
Definitely just took a line.
Oh. Now, the weed thing doesn't surprise me. That one's fine. It's just the fucking crack and coke that's constantly there.
Yeah, the fact that people are willing to just do crack and shit publicly.
There's
is
so
kinda
many
wild.
people though. It's like, what are they gonna fucking do about it?
Arrest the person.
Well, yeah, but the cops can only see so much. Like they're in the main area. They're not.
yeah. I mean, if they're
This was like the outskirts.
Yeah. No, if they're like in the middle of shit, they're doing that. Yeah. Well, also, I got 9 days off in a row coming up. We're gonna do some recordings
What?
and hang out for that.
You're okay. Your vacation.
Yeah,
oh,
my
I
vacation,
actually.
and then it lines up really nicely with that too.
If
Yeah,
I
a
go to
couple
it, I
days
might
off.
have a job interview tomorrow. So.
What for?
It's called Homegrown, I think, and it's a restaurant.
I was hoping it was a weed
So-
place. I was really hoping you were gonna work at a
Yeah,
dispo.
that's what my mom actually thought it was going to be too. You have to be 21 to work there, though.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
No, it's home. It's called Homegrown. So I applied to this place in the Power and Light district called Marketplace,
Yeah.
and it's basically a grocery. It's just a bougie grocery store in the Power and Light district.
Mm-hmm.
And but they're offering like 15 an hour, and I was like, I'm not driving all the way out there for that.
No, definitely not worth that for that. Yeah.
But for some reason, they texted me again this morning, and were like, "Hey, we saw you applied to Marketplace, but all our positions are filled there right now. So if you want, you can take an interview to this place." And I was like, "Sure, I'm interested." So as long as they're not like offering shit pay or some
Yeah,
shit,
I mean-
I don't like if it's better offer than what I'm doing now, then I might take it.
Yeah, especially with your wrist. That would probably
Yeah.
help out a lot.
The only idea I don't like at this place, if I looked it up, it looks like a breakfast cafe type thing.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like is it being in the Power and Light district, because parking and all that shit and driving there all the time is gonna fucking blow.
100%. Yeah.
But it could also be cool, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think.
And
it could
if
be
it's
kinda
a
sick.
breakfast, well, if it's mostly breakfast stuff too, I'll probably be there in the morning, which is probably better than, because that would be my main worry of leaving Kansas City at night would suck.
Yeah, it definitely wouldn't be very fun.
I don't know.
Also, I'm
But
still
also-
streaming, so you just dox the location here.
Oh, yeah. I'm not working there yet, so
Yeah, but
if I might, there's a good chance I'm probably not gonna take it.
yeah, valid. Either way, I think we've doxed ourselves several times.
I just don't care. Like, if the internet wants to know where I'm at, they're gonna find out.
True,
Like, it's
yeah.
not hard. Like, what are they gonna do? Show up to my house, rob me, hold my
Yeah.
family at gunpoint?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Jokes on them.
Jokes on them. I don't give a shit about my family.
They're gonna be like, give us all your bank details right now, or we're gonna shoot them. And I'll be like, well, which one are you planning on shooting? Because that heavily depends on my answer.
Sister.
Ah. Eee.
You can't even. If you have to wait on it, then yeah.
Ah. Ugh, sorry.
This is so awkward, but like, you gotta go.
My dog. Okay, well, hold on. Wait a second. Honestly, I don't know. I just really don't care.
I don't give a shit at this point. Just shoot my
Oh no,
sister.
no, not that. I'm not sorry. People showing up at the house. I just wouldn't care.
No.
I don't think anyone would do that other than like Sniper Wolf or some shit.
Yeah, no. You'd have to actually do some fuck shit to have people hunting you down. I think.
Oh, who was the guy that just went to someone's house, but he didn't end up like knocking on the door? Luckily, he like changed his mind. But oh my god, it was most critical that went over it too. I don't remember who the fuck it was now.
These guys look the exact same. No, I was just commenting on these guys' appearance. You know, as I do.
Fuck you, said to me.
But
I don't remember now. But someone showed up to someone's house because of internet beef and ended up not luckily going in.
that's good. But why are people so worried?
Oh! It wasn't internet beef. It was the guy that asked Logan Paul for a job.
Oh, ew. He
I don't know
pulled up.
if you
He's
know
like,
who
"Oh
I'm
yeah,
talking-
give me a job."
No, I don't know if you know who I'm talking about here.
I feel like I've heard about that. Yeah.
Well, there's two people that did this, right?
Yeah.
One guy, so the first guy, it actually worked out for him. Like, he has a good YouTube channel now that's working out pretty well. I can't remember his name, but he did it in a much, not better way. He did the same thing, basically, but he had more charisma, I guess. But this guy showed up to Logan Paul's house at one point, and Logan Paul basically just had a real talk with him, like, "Hey, don't do that." And the guy was like, "Oh, you don't want me to show up at your house unannounced?" Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. And this guy has like
how fucking brain rotted
1
do you
to
have
4
to be?
million subs now. I don't know which, but and then
Dude,
this other guy.
If I had someone just pull up to my fucking house that I didn't know, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I need a job from you," I would. I think I'd.
No,
laugh
oh
at
no,
them.
no, no, no! This was after the asked for the job thing. So both of them, both situations, they went to one of their fights and then asked them at the fight, which they didn't even. I don't even think they paid for the fight. They snuck in.
Well, that's a good way to get a job.
And then yeah, asked for. Well, the first guy like, he had answers, I guess, to Logan Paul's questions. I guess I don't know. It worked out better for him. And then this guy does the same shit, goes to the fight, asks Logan Paul for a job, after quitting his welding job that was making like $100K a year.
What a move!
Yeah, asked Logan Paul for a job, and then Logan Paul's like, "Well, do you have any like good skills or anything?" He's like, "No." He's like, "Do you have? Are you like reliable or anything?" He's like, "No." And then Logan Paul's basically like, "Why the fuck would I want to hire you then?" He's like, "Just give me a chance, man." I have no friends. All this other shit.
Yeah, dude, people are wild. I
Well,
don't
the
understand
guy
the fucking
banked
mentality.
off that because his TikTok blew up from it. And then basically had a little cry thing about like, "I quit my job. I just wanted him to give me a chance." All that shit. And then he used...
Yeah, Logan Paul needs a welder.
He used whatever like little fame he had basically from it. And then he tried doing the same thing to Bryce Hall, but it was more awkward. And he showed up to like, I don't know, he showed up to some event, and Bryce Hall tried to be like chill with the guy, and then the guy was kind of just being a dick to him while also asking for a job.
Huh.
And like I think he was like, "Yeah, I don't want your shit. I just want a job or some shit." And then this is the one where he showed up to Bryce Hall's house, but then didn't knock on the door. He like left. He like was like, "Oh, never mind. I probably shouldn't do that."
That's still
It
insane
was
to
Bryce.
do.
It was Bryce Hall. He did that one too. But
I
they both
can't-
did the same shit. Just one worked out and one didn't.
Yeah, I can't imagine actually pulling up to someone's house and being like, "Oh, this is fun."
Well, yeah. No, I don't know. Yeah, I think
Holy
if
shit.
another YouTuber I had problems with showed up to my house, I'd probably have a not good reaction to it.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. Like, if I have my dream house, I'm gonna have land and a gate. So
And
if
guns.
they're pulling up, oh yeah, if they're pulling up, they're.
Yeah, no, that's the biggest thing I think is you could get shot so easily.
Well, so these places, most of like other than like Logan Paul's house, but he lives in, or I think at the time it was the one he had in L.A. or some shit.
Yeah, so gun
Which was
laws
just
probably
a-
could have prevented him from having.
Well, it's not even. Well, yeah, California, but also, it was like on a neighborhood street. Like the only thing is he has a gate and stuff, obviously, but
Yeah.
it's still just like a neighborhood. I'm talking about. I'm gonna be on land where not neighbors aren't gonna be around too much.
Yeah, like they're gonna have to make an effort to come to your place if they want to.
Like if you're pulling up to my place, you like if you're already past the fence, we got a problem. If you're on the fence, that's one thing, but if you're on the other side of it,
I want to pull up to your land and grow weed on your acreage.
I'd probably already be doing that. But
I mean, I'm just gonna grow wild plants everywhere. Your yard's gonna be covered in
okay.
weed.
My dog's gonna come inside high.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no.
All the wildlife in your area is gonna be stoned.
That's my dream, is just to have land and then
And get the wildlife stoned.
I don't, not that part, but
Well, my dream is to
definitely
get the
gonna have-
wildlife stoned.
I definitely want to have dogs that are trained like outside dogs.
That's valid.
Well, just livestock dogs, but they live outside, so
Yeah.
not like fully. Like I'd have something built for them or some shit.
Yeah, like if they want to go
probably do
outside and
something
run,
like-
that's good.
I'd probably do something like Ava's aunts do, or aunt does, where she has her dogs. She has like these big kennel things set up. Like, it's basically just a gate attached to a wall. It's not like a kennel.
Mm.
And they're not allowed inside. They just hang out in the garage, and then they go outside and stuff. And she has them really well trained and shit. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, she doesn't like having the dogs inside her house, I guess. Which fair enough. Like, I still want inside pet dogs, but I also want dogs that have a purpose, I guess.
I don't want my dog to be useless.
Well, no, I don't mind having, like, pets, but they'll still be pets. They're just going to be more...
Pets like, with utility.
They have a job.
I'm playing Power Worlds.
Are you actually?
No, I was... I was making a joke about the pet thing.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, they're gonna be
die,
slaves, actually.
I'm dead.
Oh, I guess Power World actually went through with the sex mod. I saw
what?
something about that on YouTube Shorts. Yeah.
What? Wait, what's sex? What? I'm
like they
missing
can
some lore.
like you can breed your pals, and I think, yeah. Hold on,
Okay, so like what? You can like watch it happen now? What the fuck?
Hold on, Power World sex mod.
You better be in a fucking private tab.
I am not in a private one. Yeah, Lover's Lab.
Interesting. So you can just watch your well, you can watch your
Project
pals
Sugar
fuck
Cake.
now.
Yeah, dude, mod at Power World Nexus mod community for Nexus mods. Don't install this Power World mod as a YouTube video. Nice. Let me look at images. Oh boy.
Is it as
To
bad
be
as
fair,
it sounds like it would be?
there's just I'm not saying nudity so far.
Well, that's good.
I guess that one kind of has a vagina, but not really.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a sex mod. Yeah, that one laid it, but that one has a bush, I guess, kind of. Like, they're not, like... I guess if you're not looking for it, honestly, it wouldn't throw me off that much. I haven't... Oh, there's the penis, okay. Yep, that's a bit different.
That's a whole
I can
cock
notice.
and balls.
The vaginas are a little subtle. That one I can notice. God, my fucking... Not even my search history, just...
Your brain's being rotted by the internet.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a very detailed mod, but I guess if you want to, it's okay.
Thomas's honest review on the Power World sex mod.
I'm just seeing a few images. I mean, I can't tell if they're actually the mod or not, but from the looks of it.
The mod's alright. I mean, if you're looking for a real sex mod, there are better options out there. I'd personally go with the PalSec 69
Like,
mod.
if I'm getting a sex mod, I'm hoping it's good detail. I wouldn't want blurry.
If I'm getting a
vaginas
sex
and
mod,
stuff.
I better be able to fuck the pals.
How remove clothes mod. Sort of fun, but yeah, it's like the vaginas. There's like little slits at the bottom of them, I guess.
Yeah, that's
The dicks are a bit more
interesting.
detailed, but it seems like that's not quite as common.
Well, if each pal has a male and female gender, then I'd assume they'd be equally distributed, right?
I have no clue. I haven't even really watched any gameplay on it.
Yeah, same, honestly. It came out and then died.
Oh, hold on. I don't want to go to that. Pal Hub.
Pal Hub.
I just wanted to click on the image, not the... Well, my search history's fucked.
Time to get recommended really weird shit on every ad.
Yeah, I normally don't watch porn on my computer. That's kind of... It's not my thing. But I guess recently I kind of had, but I used incognito, so...
I guess recently I've been jacking off more, but I keep it private, you know?
Well, no, I'm not saying that. Like, not increasing that. Just, I use my phone most of the time.
Oh, okay, well... I'm glad
Mostly
you're
because I
getting
don't
the more
want
even
viruses on my
distribution.
computer.
Valid. Yeah. That
Though
makes
I'm
sense.
only going to like major sites for my computer because, you know, I ain't
Not
clicking
going into
no
any of
links.
my fucking secret hidden porn sites.
No, just the more secure ones. I'm not
These are the
clicking on
sites that
any
I
X.
gatekeep.
No X hamsters or nothing. Oh, actually, you probably wouldn't know this because you're fucking weird and don't jerk off constantly.
What?
I don't know the full details because I didn't like look into it, but
Yeah.
Pornhub has had some interesting changes.
Yeah, I haven't opened Pornhub in a long, long time.
Well, so if I'm not like on my Wi-Fi, it won't let me access Pornhub
Really?
because there's some new law in Texas that they're doing where you have to like fully verify your like you have to use your ID and shit. I think to get on Pornhub.
Interesting. Just Pornhub or just porn in general?
Well, I'm assuming porn in general, but Pornhub is
Getting
the
ahead
one
of the
that I'm
curve.
seeing. Yeah, the one I'm seeing with all the fucking shit about it. And they are not happy. Like on their site, when you click on it, it just like if I'm not on my Wi-Fi, it just takes me to this thing like Texas law, yada yada. It's bullshit. It doesn't actually help anything. Please help us. But now, no matter what, Wi-Fi or not, if you click on Pornhub, you have to click a button that says that you're saying you're 18, which isn't new for some sites. That's pretty normal.
Yeah, I
But
feel like that's not a bad thing to have, but also that doesn't
yeah, no,
stop
it makes
anyone at all.
sense.
Like,
But
nobody is gonna see, are you 18 or older, and click no.
yeah, no, but
Unless it's like literally someone's like first time on the site.
that
like,
should have
first
been
time
something
watching
they
porn.
should have. Yeah, that should have been something they should have had on there in general. But
Yeah.
I don't think you should have to type in my fucking ID every time I go into something.
No, I also think giving your ID to Pornhub is a little bit sketchy.
That too, yeah. You know what's another weird thing on Pornhub that I don't understand? It doesn't happen often, but sometimes it just comes across, and I don't get why it's even a thing that pops up.
What?
It'll be like, it'll have the thumbnail, or the fucking, you know what I mean, the thumbnail.
Yeah.
And then it'll just say restricted in your country, which I'm assuming means they're underage. I don't know what other thing could be restricting it.
Yeah, I
guess-
don't know. That's weird.
Because I really don't know. So
Maybe
like,
they should check that 18 or older box for the uploaders.
well, yeah, but I'm assuming I don't know how Pornhub works because like I figured everyone had to be 18 no matter what country, no matter what law, right? Like that just made sense.
I mean, that would make sense, yeah.
But I'm assuming that's not the case because that does pop up sometimes. Like it'll
Well,
just
I mean,
say over the
yeah.
thumbnail, but you can still see the thumbnail restricted video in your country specifically. So I don't know what
It
else
could
it
also
could
be a
that would
copyright
be.
issue, because I mean, there are certain videos on YouTube that get restricted in different countries. Well, say they're playing music while they're fucking. I mean,
I guess, but
I don't know. I'm just trying
I don't
to
know.
spitball some ideas.
that's the only. It could be something else. I'm just assuming that's what it is. Because that'd be the only thing that would like fully make sense to me.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Wild shit, man.
It definitely is.
I'm exposing how much I actually.
Yeah. Exposing yourself as a fucking gooner.
Oh yeah, I have no shame. I am not doing any editing on this. I'm just gonna give up on that for tonight.
Get some people on to play Gartic Phone?
Oh, I was gonna play Siege,
I'm down for that, actually. Let me finish this last thing, and then I can hop on that.
but yeah, no, I'm just gonna play too. I'm not gonna do anything.
No, you're good.
Yeah, no, it's just a way to relieve shit for me. So
Yeah.
I've got that, and I don't live with my girlfriend. So
Yeah, that does change things. Your masturbation is my weed.
are you on Twitch or YouTube?
I'm on YouTube.
Okay, I feel less bad about what I've been saying then. But yeah, no. I guess, yeah, that's fair. I'm just very
crazy
scheduled,
sentence.
so as soon as I get into a routine, it's hard for me to like not want to continue that routine, and I have just no interest in stopping.
I mean, I guess that's
Like,
fair.
I don't know.
Nothing wrong with it. It's definitely, well, I mean, maybe there's something wrong with it, but I don't know. Who am I to judge?
I don't know. It just really depends on like me and Ava are hanging out a lot. I'm not doing that a lot. If me and her been separated for a while, then you know,
If we're separated, I'm yanking my shit, you feel me?
I'm not doing it like 10 times a day. It's usually like once a day in the morning.
That's fair.
So it's usually like I wake up, I eat breakfast, do my thing, and then get ready for work. Everyone's getting a little peep into my life.
Yeah,
right?
I was gonna say, I am glad you're sharing your masturbation schedule with the chat.
People are gonna know where I live. They're gonna know my fucking routine.
Yeah, they're gonna know everything about you, dude.
They're gonna be like, okay, so it's 7:40 right now, so he should be jerking his little dick right now.
His little dick. Why did you add little?
Let's be honest.
We all know. I mean, it's no secret.
We can assume. I'm joking. I have a normal-sized wiener.
That just sounds like a lie.
It's not. I promise. Believe me. I'm not gaslighting.
Thomas, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Convince my chat you have a large penis while I'm there. I'll be right back.
Guys, I promise I have a normal-sized wiener. Not small at all. It's completely normal size. Women love it. They enjoy it so much. That's it. I don't know what else to say about it. I don't know if anyone's actually watching the stream. Hold on. See if I can figure that out.
Alright, I'm back. Did you convince them?
I just started saying racial slurs.
Oh, that's okay. Oh.
Somehow Ava keeps forgetting that I asked her out during Santa Caligon, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like, yeah, it's going to be the same week our anniversary is every year. Oh, I was going to see, do you have people
When is
viewing?
Santa Caligon? What's up?
I was going to see if you check your stream. See if there's any viewers on.
Oh, no. Right now it's just me,
dick.
but there was a dude earlier while you were talking about your masturbation shit that was there for most of it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, like all of
He's
it,
like,
actually.
he's probably like, what am I watching?
Yeah, no.
Dude, I fucking... Oh, wait, no, No, I'm on the right channel because it says you're live, but I can't see your live stream. I can click on your thing, though, and it takes me to it. Okay. It doesn't show... I hate this thing. It does the same shit with my videos. You can't see any of your videos from my phone unless I think I have to go, like, through my subscriptions. But I can't, like, go to your channel, click videos. It says this channel has no videos. But then you look at the top, it says 39 videos. The only thing I can see are your shorts.
Interesting. That's
a common thing, too, for some reason.
That's really weird, actually, yeah, because I don't really have that issue with my, like... Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, anytime... This is another thing, apparently. So if you look up my channel... If you look up my channel and then look at the videos, it doesn't show them with the thumbnail. And then if you click on my channel, it shows them with the thumbnail. And I looked up, that's a common thing, too, apparently.
What, like with other people's computers?
Yeah. Or just, well, channels in general, because YouTube, I guess, flags certain things. So it's, I don't know, it's really weird. I can't remember the full explanation, but yeah.
I've never had any channel, or any issues looking up your channel.
Well, no, not like looking up my channel. It just shows that, like, you can still find my channel. It's just, it shows it without thumbnails on the videos.
Interesting. Last time I looked at your
At least
channel, it had
did.
thumbnails.
Did you click on my channel, or did you like look up my
I
name
think.
through the search bar?
Let me just look this up.
That's what I'm talking about. If you look up my name through the search bar and then look up at what it pops up, it should show them without thumbnail.
I have no idea, honestly, but I'm gonna get on Siege.
I am too, yeah. Also, I didn't realize you can unlock operators without buying them.
What with
Or at least
Renown?
some of them. No, no. Well, yeah, without buying them with Renown, but
Yeah, yeah.
so
Have you not
hold on.
ever unlocked an operator with Renown?
Huh?
Oh, are you talking about a different way to get them?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
without
okay,
Renown.
okay, okay. Man, why are you fucking making me do the thing where you log me back in?
Oh, is it doing the same thing it did to me?
Hang on, I gotta end stream real quick because I don't have a thing to cover up that screen.
There's a
That's
setting you
annoying.
should be able to change it in OBS.
Yeah, I wonder if I can like set up a thing that just says like "be right back" or something.
Well, no, I meant like you can like click some buttons and it won't film that screen.
Well,
I
as of
think,
right now,
or you can make it to where I don't know. You can do something with it.
settings. Can I just turn off this scene? Uh,
Oh fuck it, I'll stream. I don't care.
okay,
Hold on.
cool, cool.
How do I? I can't click off my
I can just
screen when I'm
delete the
playing
scene
Siege.
technically.
I hate that.
You alt
Why
tab.
is that a thing? Alt tab. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna end stream and then fix this real quick. I'll be back.
That did